What's everybody getting themselves into on this? What's today? Um, Signing Saturday. Got lost in the week right there. The weekend, should I say? You already know we at work decided to hop on, chop it up with individuals, see what's the talk of the town. It's going down. The word on the curve. You heard me. Let me just set this up real quick. You already know here in Southern California, it was a beautiful day today. Still a beautiful day to be out and about. If you're out there enjoying the day, make sure that you just keep a trucha because it does tend to get hectic. But I hope everybody's enjoying their weekend, you know, with their loved ones and whatnot. Just moving this out of the way real quick. Ooh. Alrighty. Okay, we good to go. Oh, what's cracking, lacking, Derek? What you getting yourself into, my boy? Mr. Pasa is definitely up in the casa for the raza. ¿Qué huele, carnal? ¿Qué es la buena vida? That's right, getting ready to make the bacon, the skrilla, illa, the cheddar. I don't know why the hell the homie's texting me knowing damn well that I'm doing a live. Like, bro. I hope you guys are having a firme weekend where you guys are at. You already know we chilling like a villain. This week has been boring, but next week. Well, when it comes to like work related, or you mean just overall in general? Oh, my love bug is definitely up in the building. Shout out to my baby. Well, summer's already coming up, so it should start getting cracking. Once summer hits, then summer nights, all little Rob style. Oh, Chicano Malo's definitely up in the building. Shout out to Chicano Malo. Work related, I feel you, bro. Once work starts to die out, it's kind of like, ooh. The wallet starts to, look a little bit thin. and everybody knows nobody likes a thin wallet. Shit. The more work, the better, no? At least that way you know that you're secure. Package is secure compared to like, not knowing when the next work day's gonna come. Like, fuck. Because the bills don't have the same effect, bro. The bills still keep coming. The bills don't be like, oh, you know what? The vato don't got any jale right now, so maybe we'll just wait till he picks himself up. Shit, uno ya quisiera. And I get bored when I'm at home all day. I feel you, bro. Probably, like pick up a hobby. Just keep yourself occupied. Oh, hey, Jesus is definitely up in the building. Shout out to Stockton. What's cracking like in my boy? ¿Qué es la buena vida? ¿Chambeando? Pues no queda otra, ¿verdad? Bills wait for no one. Serio. Those shits wait for nobody. And yet people are still picky with the trabajo. Like, vergas. Bye, black sheep. Have you any wool? No, they have stripped me for all my wool already. Why'd I gotta be a black sheep? Why can't I be an orange or a... Have I seen a black sheep before? I don't even think I've seen a black sheep. I don't even think I've seen a white sheep. Shit, at least not in LA. Around this bitch, all you gonna be seeing is homeless people, meth addicts, people driving in those little mopeds, those little motorcycle things, and winos. I just got back from LA. Órale, órale. I was in the city of industry. Is that LA? Well, the city of industry is the SGV, but it's still within the LA County. But it's the San Gabriel Valley. I said happy B-Day to Jaina. Small talking proud. That's right, my boy. Eso es todo. You should have gave her like a flower, you know? Todo suavecito. Hey, little things like that, bro. Hey, you know, they play factors. You know, don't think like, I know other individuals like to say, otras pendejadas like, chales, homie, she's got to buy me something. Don't listen to those people. Those are motherfuckers who don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Like, mira, este güey. Con razón, pura pinche Manuela, güey. Según bien vergas los güeyes, ¿verdad? Y en la noche allí puro pinche fucking Johnson & Johnson, a family company. Lotion. If Diddy left any. So you had a big like a shipment over here on the work trip, or was it like did you come over here like your own free time? Because I know with the the truckers, I know that they gotta cargar mercancía from all over the place. I have a few homies que son troqueros. Let's watch him be like his lady has to give him. That fool don't got no lady, no? He fucking puts hands on them. Everybody loves me. I'm successful. Yeah, he got no family. He's like 50. Like, really, bro? At that age, you don't got no family? Tends to say the opposite of you, right? I started working for the company that works with WIC, and we deliver. Órale, okay, all right. Okay. So to like the mothers, no? Those stores, mothers? Or do they give shit like that at the WIC offices too? I don't know. It's been a long time since I've been in a WIC office. Pues ya mis morros ya están grandes. Órale, okay, I feel you. That's firme, homie. Oh, so you recently switched companies then? So you work for a different compañía now? Más vie or? Oh yeah, all right. Gotta chase the bacon. Imagine Wes Watson picking up a hyena. You stupid fucking bitch. I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. No mames. I got tired of the night shit. Órale, okay, so las horas están más mejor. Okay. I feel you, bro. After a while, it starts to, take a toll. 15 years it takes a toll. Yeah, I feel you, bro. Especially manejando, y trabajando de noche, no, está cabrón esa madre. Especially trying to fucking stay up, no? Tanto pinche caffeine and fucking Red Bull and más. Especially if you're comfortable, you're driving, you're nice and comfy and shit like that. No, hombre. Monday through Friday. Oh, eso es todo. No, hombre. Pues you have it lovely. No, pues, ¿qué más quieres, hijo? Ya te rayaste. Ya se armó. Ya se armó, Lale. I feel you. No, eso sí. Y más, with this nuevo jefe, a ver cómo chingado se va a poner el pinche economy. Because, he's over there fucking stroking Elon Musk off. I swear, I feel like we've been hearing more of Elon Musk than anybody else. Like, Elon Musk, bro, like, dog, not about you no more, bro. Shut up already. No one cares about you. It's like, who's president, bro? You, Trump, or Elon Musk? I'm starting to wonder now. It's kind of hard to tell. Haven't seen the year's video. Oh, señor. You already know that right now with Trump deporting my people, it's really rough to do my accent because then immigration will come for me. It's what Trump fucks shit up for. Yes, he does, bro. And people be cheering. And it's like, my boy. Because they're like, oh, he's been doing shit. That he came in swinging and he's been making movidas. And it's like, okay. Like, did you see he changed it from the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America? Like, orale, okay. And transgenders can't, play in the Olympics. All right. And did you see the deportation? Orale. Okay, now, how is any of that shit gonna fucking help me though? How's it any of that gonna help the situation with inflation, gas prices, stabilizing groceries, homeless, or any of these big actual problems that affect, us Americans, hardworking Americans? How is any of that shit gonna help us? How is deporting that corn lady gonna help stabilize the economy or groceries or anything like that? Or changing the name from the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America. Stop wasting your time on bullshit, on distractions, bro. Get to the real shit. Start tackling real problems if you want people to say that he's a good president. Tip your hats off to. Man, all this other shit, man. Fucking goofy ass activities, bro. Nobody gives a fuck about none of that. You ain't doing nothing. Bro, like, do some real shit. This is... Like, what the fuck do I get out of that? It's the Gulf of America now. Okay? I don't give a fuck if it's the Gulf of France, Egypt, Mars. I don't care. The shit that they want to people to clap about or, be proud of this vato. Like, what? Mike. That's how you know that it's, pettiness and racism on their behalf, right? Like, fuck yeah, finally changed it. Yeah, it's another victory for us and an L for them. Fuck them Mexicans. Like, damn, bro. That's crazy. How, like, you're obsessed, with them. It's a trip. Like, su puta madre. That's crazy. I was seeing this article where people in Alabama are upset right now because Trump had promised that he was going to, I guess, pass a new bill, right, where it was going to help them with their, like, the surge prices of electricity. And, and it's actually gotten worse, right? And they're kind of disappointed that he didn't, stick to his word. And it turns out that another bill that he had passed actually is the reason why the surge of the price of the electricity, right? I guess Trump really doesn't read shit through or doesn't really know how shit works, right? So he doesn't know how, how citing one thing could affect another thing, right? It's kind of like I feel like he almost feels like there's like an endless supply of money, and that there's no need to reroute money and shit like that. That you could just sign shit and it could just happen. And it's like, well, that's not how it works, my boy. Well, why can't it work like that? Okay, picture if you only had $100, you only have $100, right? And you have to break it up between everyday living. So you have bills, groceries, gas, clothing, rent, and all that. Now you have to break that 100 amongst all of these things, right? Now, if you want more groceries, then you kind of have to grab money from a different thing and add it to that, right? So that's how it works. You just don't have an endless supply, right? So if you're doing something like mass deportation, you kind of have to reroute money from other places in order to, fund this. That's how it works, my guy. You can't fucking have your cake and eat it too. That's the reason why other presidents never have done mass deportations. Because financially they know that they cannot, at least if they want people to be happy, right? That they just can't do it like that. Right? These motherfuckers don't just shit money. Yeah, but America's a great. We have money. Okay, bro. Okay, that's crazy. Can't say. Yeah. But that's not just a problem. See, that's the thing, though. That's just not a problem just because Trump is in office, right? That's been the problem with all these fucking presidents, though. That's why I've said that they're all the same. Whether they're left, right, they really don't fucking tackle no problems. I'm not saying that Donald Trump is just the one president to be like this. They have all been like that. Some worse than others, obviously, right? But they really don't care about the people. They picking Raza up here. I know. Even by my pad, I seen them. I seen them a few times already. Like I seen them like about almost like 3 or 4 times. They hit some taqueros. The ones that just post up. And they sell tacos. I seen them get hit. By immigration. It's crazy. And obviously, bro, you know that these motherfuckers. Well, we don't have the funds to just be paying them just to be driving around and looking for these people, right? That's not how it works. So obviously, people are calling and tipping them off about this shit. And it's like, bro, these fools are literally just fucking trying to put food on the table, just trying to pay. They're just trying to pay their bills, my boy. Like, why are you so bitter like that, dog? Like, them fools. Okay, they round them up and they deport them. How's that gonna help you though, bro? Is that gonna make you richer? Is your bills paid now? Is your gas tank full now? Like no, just for the simple fact of that's crazy. Like I get it if that's their job, they're driving around, they catch them. Fuck it though, But tipping them off, bro, like just because it makes you happy, just for these individuals to be in those type of predicament, like why does that bring you some kind of joy? Like why are you happy for shit like that? Like what exactly did them people do to you that you're happy to see them in that situation though? Like no, it's because they're fucking illegal, they need to get deported. No, I understand that part, but I'm saying, why does it bring you joy? Like why are you happy because of that? Cause man, I fucking hate them Mexicans. I mean, if anybody else could elaborate on a different reason. It's because I hate the left so much, and the left defends them, so that's why. Probably. I wouldn't doubt it. What do you think about Blue Devil like to troll people with the truth? Yeah, I get it. I get it why people don't, are not too fond of Blue Devil, because he's very blunt and he can come off, disrespectful, right? So I understand, why he would get a lot of, hatred, right? But a lot of the things that people highlight though is not even like something that's like, how can I say, that he's purposely, concocted or planned out, right? Like, for example, like this whole Marvelous thing, right? And his sons, you know, nonetheless, Blue Devil's just a homie, a regular guy, right? So he's really not gonna be, calling the whole entire world trying to track those guys down, right? Like, hey fool, hey, can anybody, plug me into those guys? You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure they reached out to him and be like, hey, we want to share our story because Marvelous went on his channel and dissed them, so they just need a platform, But I'm pretty sure that he didn't really go and fucking hunt these fools down, bro. It's just it just doesn't suit. It doesn't fit his mo, right? Like, I don't really feel like he's the type that will actually take the time to go and do all that shit, right? Not to call him lazy or anything like that, but just like really don't see him putting that type of effort. So you know what I'm saying? It's not like people are making it seem like this guy that he's like he went hunting for these people to bring them on his channel. That's the thing with having a big platform. Shit from time to time just falls on your lap because of the viewership. And he gave them a platform to speak. Now I get it; it doesn't belong on the internet and all that. Yeah, but Marvelous, he went on his platform and he opened the doors, bro. If he wouldn't have insulted them first, they probably wouldn't have felt the need to do all of this. So, you know what I'm saying? And it's just content for him, and he's always said it, right? Whatever brings him views, and he's looking to get paid. That's the thing that I have always said. I don't know why people get upset. He's being upfront with why he does what he does and behaves the way he behaves. At least he's not lying about it. At least he's not like these other people that be like, I'm for the raza. This is for the raza. At least with him, what you're getting. He's telling you, man, I don't give a fuck. I'm just looking to get views because I'm trying to get paid. Hey, now if you watch, now you know what you're getting, bro. It's not like he's trying to fucking lie to you. Now you may not like, his approach and his being so blunt and upfront, but at least he's not trying to manipulate you, though. It's worse when somebody tries to manipulate you. Like I've always said, I'd rather a robber come to me and, put a gun out and, and rob me like that than, somebody, pretending to be my friend and, camarada and, somebody that you always invite over and that's your boy. And then he robs you, I'd rather be robbed this way than that other way. Because, once you add manipulation and all that other shit to it, right? That's just, you're going somewhere else. You know what I mean? Like, hey, bro, at least he's up front. Like, well, you can't really be mad because, I mean, everything he has said, all of this stuff. I've even seen people that say like, "Oh, well, it's not so bad because she's 16," and I'm like, bro. I get it. Pedophiles. When people think of pedophiles, for some strange reason, they normally think of somebody who molests younger children, right? Like toddlers or like 5-year-olds or 6-year-old. You know what I mean? But they're all children, bro. At the age of 16, regardless if they're able to get pregnant, if they're able to have sex, if they develop, they are still children mentally, bro. Mentally, get me? Chaotic periods of time for children that need to be, how can I say, when a parent needs to be in a child's life is obviously when they're small and when they hit puberty, because when they hit puberty is the most chaotic period in a child's life. 9 times out of 10, you do the most stupidest shit, when in your teens, right? You think you're the shit. You think you know everything. You're easily tricked into doing stupid shit because you base all your opinions and all your reactions on emotions, on just the emotional level. And since emotions is something new, when you hit puberty, right? They don't know how to control, all that, right? These are all new feelings and all new hormones that they are dealing with, right? So it's a chaotic time. That is why, a parent needs to be there for their child and not let an individual who's already of age, who knows what they're doing in manipulation, right? While a child, like I said, is going just pure hormones, right? They're not able to see the manipulation. They're not able to see that they're being tricked or groomed. That's why it's not okay, despite however they look, bro, or if they lied. You get what I'm saying? You're able to tell when you're having conversations with somebody of age when to somebody who is underage by just their lingo, their mannerisms. You get me? Like, it's crazy that I even have to be explaining it like that. Like, don't act like you can't tell the difference when you're talking to a 27-year-old to when you're talking to somebody who's fucking 15 or 16. And just the grammar itself, it will give it away. You get what I mean? You know? It's kind of like when people were defending SPM, like, no, well, she faked it. She had a fake ID. She was working at the strip club. Like, yeah. And out of all those women that were there, right, he just happened to be attracted to the one that looks like she's a fucking teenager. That in itself, come on now, bro. Now, I'm not saying that he's like a predator like that, right? But individuals tend to, do stuff like that because they feel like it's no big deal. But it is a big deal for those reasons. Now, people can be like, oh, you're just emotional. You're just like, look, bro, you can go and argue with the research, bro. Go argue with all the fucking research, And trust me, there's a lot of it. Go educate yourself on why it's not okay and why they're still seen as, children, despite, your opinion. Because that part of the brain doesn't develop until you're like 21 to 24, roughly around that time frame, where you're able to understand, comprehend situations. That's why people do stupid shit younger than when they're older, right? It's not a coincidence. It's not people just decide to wake up. Because now that part of the brain is developed. Your prefrontal cortex. But I don't expect people to actually go and, educate themselves on all this shit, right? So, And it's sad too, though. I think if people had a better understanding of the psychology behind stuff, they will have a better, grip of this situation and why it's alarming. Because these people don't, even though they say that they fell in love or it's not love. It's not love. You know what I mean? They're falling in love with the fact that they could control them, that the fact that they can groom them. That's what they're attracted to. They're attracted to the power. They're attracted to the fact that they are in control. That's the reason why they seek out younger people instead of people roughly around their age, because women of that age are not so easily coerced or fall for all this fucking lies and bullshit. But obviously with a younger one, they could easily manipulate and groom them. That's what they're attracted. So when they say that they actually care for these, no, they don't. They care about the power, the control, being in charge. It's fucking, it feeds their ego, bro. It's a power trip. So they're attracted and all that to the power, the situation, not the actual individual, because they just see them as an object. I get it that a lot of people are like, well, my parents, there's a big age gap difference from my mom and my dad, and they turn out fine. See, the thing is that back then, why it was acceptable is that we didn't have the knowledge or the science that we do nowadays, right? So back then, people weren't as educated and people didn't even know about none of this, right? As it is, psychology is roughly a new field, right? When it comes to the science world. It's not as old as, some of the other ones. So obviously we didn't have the research, the knowledge, and all that we do nowadays, right? So that's the reason why it was more acceptable back then, because people just weren't educated. That's probably why you had a whole lot of fuck shit going on back then too. People will be like, the government can print out money. Yeah, that's crazy. People do actually think that, and it's like, well, that's not how money works, bro. Because then the value of your currency will lose, you know, um, will lose value. That's why in some parts of the world, their currency is so shit that you could, take out like a stack like that of, bills, and it's not even enough to buy a gallon of milk, right? Because the bills ain't worth shit. You know, that's why you just can't print out money like some of these other countries try to do, and then they end up realizing, oh shit, we can't just do it like that. Like, no, no, you can't. My boy, let's see, will be on tonight to justify his actions. She got so real with. That is crazy though. I don't understand what there is to explain though. Like, he's already admitted to it though. It's like, what can possibly be? Maybe like for the other stuff, like the other shenanigans, right? But as in like the situation overall, like, well, no, because he said that it's true. So I mean, what could be said? I get it. Like, maybe some people making this like their focus point to bring him down and everything like that. Like, why don't know about investing so much time in that kind of stuff, right? How you feel about this one from or rest for the most part? Overall, I feel like um we have more important things to prioritize than that shit. You know what I mean? Um, I get it. Target the criminals, the drug dealers. I get all that, right? Because obviously they're bad for your country, right? But why target the hardworking, individuals that are just looking to put food on the table? Even though I get it, it's still they came here illegal. But what I'm saying is that why make that a focus point when it's not even something that's it's not like they're out there breaking the law or doing something like bad, right? We can be, all that money and resources that we're wasting on that, we can actually put it to something useful that is actually going to stabilize the economy, you know? But people rather satisfy their egos though, instead of actually really fixing problems. Like, fuck that, bro. I'd rather be getting taxed and the prices of everything going up as long as you motherfuckers get deported. Like, why? That's crazy. Marvelous still thinks he can be redeemed. Well, I don't know because I don't know what his motives are for his life, right? So I can't really come on here and speculate right on too much on that, right? But as far as I know, I mean, he's already admitted to it. So I mean, there's nothing that needs to be said. I guess maybe just for the curiosity of what he might try to say, right? But it's not really that serious. They don't want to see us do better than them. No, I don't think it's that either, though. It's something though. I just can't really put my finger on it though. He's crying out why Devil has his kids there. Grown ass man. Yeah, though they're not kids, you know. Um, if they're in their 20s, no, yeah. I really don't know the whole situation or their age, um, of those individuals. I really didn't dive so much deep into it, right? I just needed to know if it was true or not, and that's just with that I was satisfied. I wasn't. It didn't pique my curiosity to do any more digging. To Maravilla, he should clean. For Nah, it's not an embarrassment for Maravilla. Individuals' actions only reflect on themselves, right? It never reflects on neighborhoods and shit like that. Like, individuals only speak in behalf of themselves and only represent themselves. Um, because, like I said, um, to try to, see a group a certain way because of an individual's actions is in itself, ridiculous. Um, but yeah, it's a bad look for him though. Whether he cares or not is, you know, that's on him. But straightforward. All right, ladies and gentlemen, my lunch break is over. We got to get back to it. It was good chopping it up with you guys, and we out.